Okay, I would like to open our conference day with all of you here today, and with a very warm welcome. I'd like to welcome all of our healthcare professionals, all of our hospice workers, our social workers, all of those caregivers that are here today, our nursing home administrators, our managers, those facing serious loss and serious illness. And I'd like to welcome all of you who are thoughtful and discerning and found your way to here to join us today. Welcome. It's wonderful to see the room full, and all of you for our presentation today. I'm here, I'm Marge Gore, I'm the Coalition Board Chair, and I'm here on behalf of our board, 12 people strong who have worked very diligently, and it was certainly a labor of love putting this conference together, led by our chair, Chaplain Joyce Chrisman, who will be speaking to you later today. Our mission in the Circle of Life Coalition has always been the same: to further and to lead the way in end-of-life education. We're a unique organization. We're led just by volunteers. All of our speakers, all of our programming over all the many years have been done by people who have graciously given their time to come in and speak with all of you. So the tradition continues. Our motto has always been, we honor the past, live fully in the present, and prepare for the future. So I'm sure our program here today, both in the morning and the afternoon, hopefully will be inspiring and uplifting. So again, welcome. I have a few housekeeping things as usual. At any point in our program, of course, the restrooms are right outside the door to the right. Feel free. The same with our refreshments. We want you to be comfortable here throughout the day. Some people apparently have not visited our registration desk, which again is right outside the door to the right. If you have not, please do that, especially if you're getting continuing education credits today. We need that information. Also, the Reverend Dr. Barry is here. He's brought books for all of us on his latest book, The Forgiveness Project. So if you've not gotten your copy as well, please feel free to do that. Let's see. I think the next order of business is to call up our host. We are so delighted to have had this Bernadine Conference Center, the McGlynn Conference Center, our home. And we've been welcomed here again through the years. So I'd like to call up Sister Shawn to speak with you today.
Take about an hour, so I think we'll be okay. I'll take most of your time, Doctor. Yes, welcome to our home. 45 sisters live here. You're really in the convent. You'd like to, the Franciscan Heart, you're welcome to join us in Proud Life or associates or volunteers in mission. We're the mother, the grandmother of Alvernia University. We're adjacent to, so I hope you were able to come find this address 460 and not 400, because people get a little excited when they're in the wrong property. And you're over 3,000 students, Philly campus and Pottsville campus, PhD program in leadership, nonprofit leadership, educational leadership. Help yourselves. So over 400 Bernadine Franciscans pray for everyone who comes here. Volunteers in mission, associates, and the sisters. Brazil, Mozambique, Liberia, West Africa, pray for sisters there. Puerto Rico, of course, and the U.S. of A. So they've all agreed to pray for everyone who comes here. So you have the prayers of over 400 Franciscans. So hopefully that will help you in your ministry, and please appreciate that in return. Lunch is up here because time is of the essence here. During lunchtime, you're invited to see the exhibits. Also, down one lower level down is our gift shop. Inspiring and religious articles are there. And also, we had a Christmas bazaar on Sunday, and I apologize for being so early, but life is crazy. So there'll be some items down there too, outside of it. Just follow the Christmas music to the library down that way. Also, restrooms. The men and gentlemen, you're down the corner to the right. You walk 20 feet. Ladies, you're right outside the door to the right. Also, if it becomes a little congested, there's also equal restrooms downstairs, so that should not be an issue. So bless you, and we're happy to have you.
Our organization would not be what it is or be able to provide what we do without our sponsors. And we're delighted today to have several top sponsors. We have Country Meadows as our presenting sponsor. We have Caring Hospice as our speaker sponsor. Right now, I'm going to invite up Missy Lingle, who is the Director of Business Development at Country Meadows. Missy?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming to the conference today. We are delighted to be able to sponsor this wonderful event this year. Since this event is about forgiveness, I have a very funny story that happened to me this morning. Two residents. One resident tells me every day for the last 6 months, "You really look nice today. Boy, you're so tall. If you keep getting any bigger, I don't know what's going to happen." So the other day, today I was going in, and the one lady's talking to the other, and she said, "Oh my God, she looks so great today, but I have a problem." And the one resident said, "What's the problem?" "I don't know who makes clothes for somebody so big." Well, she said it so loud, I believe China heard her. And I said to her, "Well, you know, I forgive you for that." She kept apologizing. It was pretty funny. For those of you who work with the senior population, you never know what's going to come out of their mouths at any minute. That's part of the charm that the Leader family found with the seniors. 50 years ago, the late Governor George Leader and his family made a commitment to helping seniors find the best quality of life. In 1982, the Leader family started Country Meadows. We have 11 campuses, including our ecumenical sister company. And today I have some really great news to share that we just broke ground in Forks Township in the Allentown area and also purchased land in the Gettysburg area. So we're continuing to grow. The Wyomissing campus has been serving Berks County now for 25 years. The services that we offer over at Country Meadows are independent living and various levels of specialized personal care. In particular, the specialized programs that we have is Pathways. Our Pathways neighborhood is a restorative program for people who are in need of more services than what personal care can provide, and not enough to go to personal or to skilled center. That is for people with problems like post-stroke, post-hip, or even uncontrollable diabetes. We had, in our one campus, we had a lady, a grandmother, who had wanted to make a goal. And our restorative coordinators get to know our residents and help them establish and achieve their goals. Well, this grandmother had wanted to walk down her granddaughter's, down the aisle at her granddaughter's wedding. That was the gift that she wanted to give her. She worked really hard to get down there, and she went to the wedding in a wheelchair, and she got up out of the wheelchair and proceeded to walk down the aisle with the help of the restorative coordinator. She did it on her own, actually. That was such a great event that it actually made the news. Our other services that we offer are specialized memory support care. Our Connections Club is a bridge between personal care and a secure dementia setting. It is for people that need a little bit of extra attention. It is for people who have memory loss, the beginning stages, who do not have the wandering issue. It is a support service throughout the day to help people with their activities of daily living and to give them a specialized environment of support. Our Secure Dimension neighborhood, our Connections neighborhood, it offers a home-like environment for those who are suffering from advanced memory issues, who have wandering and exit-seeking behaviors, and need to be protected for their own safety. Country Meadows is always seeking ways to be a good neighbor and a good resource in the community. We offer free training to everybody in this room, if they would like, and to our families. Marie Amoroso is our executive director of our Connections neighborhood. She does the validation training with us. She has been in the industry for 21 years and has taught or learned validation since 1997. And she does a great job of going out to talk to people about dementia. Validation is a method of communication with the elderly adult who is in need of specialized service. It is a practical approach to help with wellness, reduce stress, enhance dignity and happiness. If anyone would like Marie to have a program at your community, please feel free to stop by our table in the end. In closing, our founders of our company, George and Mary Jane Leader, Design Wish was to pass away at their home at Country Meadows of Hershey with hospice, surrounded by their family and friends. This experience went so well for them that we really wanted to open that up to our other residents as well, so that they can have the same experience being surrounded by family and friends in the end when it really matters the most. Thank you so much. We appreciate you coming today, and please feel free to stop by our booth. Thank you.
I'd like to acknowledge all of the other sponsors that we have, our table sponsors, who are vendors in the hallways. Please visit them during the break, during lunch, and take part in what they have to offer. I'm ready now to introduce our main and keynote speaker for the morning, the Reverend Dr. Michael Berry. Being humble as he is, I'm going to use the very short bio. You can read a whole lot more in his book that you all have. Dr. Berry is a doctor of ministry from Fuller Theological Seminary, got his master's from Princeton Theological Ceremony, and he's the former director of pastoral care at Cancer Treatment Centers of America here in Philadelphia. He specialized in the connection between spirituality and health, and he served in the ministry for over 20 years. He's appeared on numerous radio and television shows around the country. He's the author of 4 books, his latest that you have here. We're so very fortunate to have a renowned speaker with us today, Dr. Michael Berry. Thank you.